Sup, idiot? Not to sound too cool for the room, but I don't have a lot of time this week because I'm moving from a cardboard box into a slightly bigger cardboard box. So this episode's gonna be a little short, like that guy from Game of Thrones. You know, the short guy from Game of Thrones? That's your first story, is the best Game of Thrones reference and most astute ever has been made. There's story number one. By the way, I'm Lyle McDouchebag with Destructoid, and this is Pregame Discharge, the show that definitely has a working familiarity with Game of Thrones. That Game Company, as in the company called That Game Company, not just, you know, the one, released a new teaser trailer for their new game, Sky. From the looks of it, it seems like Journey, except you fly this time, and there seems to be a greater focus on multiplayer, which I'm all for. Flight improves everything, especially spiders. Hashtag spiders flying would vastly improve the quality of life for every species on Earth. Get that trending, that way evolution will listen to it. Bad news for all you eBay scalpers out there. Due to, quote, incredible demand, Nintendo will be producing the SNES Classic until well into 2018. In addition to this, they're also reopening production of the NES Classic. So if you're the piece of shit that took this picture, hope you haven't spit in your hand yet, because your masturbation fantasy of ruining somebody's Christmas is probably at least a little farther off. I don't trust Nintendo to actually supply a whole lot of these things, but my genuine hatred for you really has me rooting for them. There's a fighting game called Fight of Gods. Similar in premise to the game Smite, where you play as gods of various mythologies, this one has some actual stones and lets you play as Buddah, Moses, and even fucking Jesus. In response, Bitch Baby Cry Country Malaysia closed the entirety of Steam temporarily until the game was removed in that region. I don't know what fake ghost they think happens when you die there, but whatever it is they were getting offended on behalf of, I hope it blesses them with a bountiful harvest. Speaking of fictional portrayals of the afterlife that people can use as a comforting coping mechanism, there's a game called Necrobarista coming out, where after death you go to a bar. In addition to being a sick burn segue, it also looks like a neat story-driven game. So there's that. South Park, the fractured butthole, is getting a different kind of difficulty slider that changes your skin color. Apparently the slider does not affect combat, just, quote, every other aspect of your whole life. I don't know which group of losers is gonna get more offended over that, but I'm sure that there is a shit show of a thread going on about this somewhere on the internet. If you're a woman, stop brushing your labia and buying shoes for a second, cause this is a game changer. I'm sure you find it difficult to sleep because your breasts move around too much. Well, fear not. Japanese lingerie company Wacoal has released a dating sim wherein a husbando helps you pick out a suitable sleeping bra and then also sleeps with you. The game is called Karemin. This. But if you don't know Japanese, fear not, because it's also a service I offer. Did I mention I now live in a sizable cardboard box? I'm Lyle McDouchebag, this has been Pregame Discharge. Come back next week to, I don't know. It's a weekly news show. I don't know what's gonna be on it! But seriously, we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's what video games is about.